Hi, I'm Supervisor Paul Gilliam, and I'm reaching out today because I'm asking for your help in defending some of our residents from a big company that is actively working to devalue homes and private property. No one should have high transmission power lines placed less than 50 feet from their bedroom window. Yet ITC, the big transmission company, is trying to force those power lines right down 19 Mile Road on the north side next to residential condo owners. When they came to the residents said no. When they came to the township board said no way. We asked for alternative routes, and then we offered our own alternative routes. Instead of 19 Mile Road, why not Delcoma, which is a back route to the hospital? ITC gave us all of the reasons why 19 Mile Road was the only viable route. They claimed that there were wetlands on college-owned property along Delcoma, and state regulators would never allow the lines to go there and disturb wetlands. So we scheduled our own meeting with Eagle, toured the site with them, and in the end, Eagle said, 1, we don't think there are wetlands along the roadway. 2, even if there are, we'd be willing to work with ITC to develop a mitigation plan. ITC then said that Tacoma wouldn't be possible because it would interfere with the hospital's helicopter operations. So we went out and hired a helicopter expert. They told us the bigger problem is that it's already a steep descent for a helicopter to land near the hospital because of how close the helipad is to the building and the existing light poles in the parking lot. ITC then said the Tacoma route would force them to take too much college property. So we pulled out the map and we saw that the Mites Drain runs right along the roadway on Delcoma. So we reached out to Public Works Commissioner Candace Miller. She looked at the issue, then contacted ITC and said she would work with them to locate those utility poles in her existing drain easement. As a result of that, very little college property would actually be required for this project. So one by one, we refuted all of the crazy claims that ITC continued to raise. They refused to budge, so the Township board voted the project down. Since then, they sent their attorneys into Macomb County Circuit Court to file a bunch of lawsuits. They're also trying to overrule us by appealing their case to the Michigan Public Service Commission. As part of that process, ITC is required to host these public hearings. You wouldn't want power lines installed that close to your house. I would not want them that close to mine, and no township resident should be forced to accept that. We appreciate that Henry Ford Macomb Hospital built a new tower and made a huge investment within our community. We know that they need to get power to it. And that can happen, but it can't happen at the expense of devaluing residential homeowner property and disrupting quality of life in our community. That's why we're asking you to stand with the township and your neighbors and share your thoughts with ITC as well as the Michigan Public Service Commission. You can do so by going to the Italian American Cultural Center today from noon to 7 p.m., or you can go online at itcshrine.com and fill out a comment card there. By speaking up, asking questions, and raising concerns about these issues, we protect our fellow residents, we protect our property values, our community values, and the potential for future growth and economic development in our community. We'll also be sending a strong signal that if you try to bully our residents or our community, you're not going to do so without a fight. Please join us.